Hi,
Hi there.
what's your name?
My name is Soheel, but I'm also known in the developer works community as Chughtai. So this is me here.
Oh, you have a personalized hoodie.
Yes, I have a personalized hoodie, yes.
So did you do that yourself?
I did that myself, yes.
So proudly IBM Watson guy?
I'm a proud IBM Watson guy, yes.
Okay. Do you consider yourself as a nerd?
I am, yes, I am a nerd.
Okay. So what are you doing mainly in IBM?
In IBM, I'm unofficially doing developer advocate work for the Watson Developer Cloud. So I understand all the APIs.
Okay. So
Let me finish.
Yeah.
I've tried all the APIs, yes, and I get to. My job is to get to show these APIs to other people, to other developers and non-developers, right? And so I run classes, I run workshops, I attend hackathons, and as part of that program, I've taken ownership of all the Watson nodes on NodeRED. So if you ever use NodeRED, right, and if you've ever used a Watson node, right, you're using my code.
that means I'm using your code all day long.
That's right.
Perfect. So what is the Watson Developer Cloud?
The Watson Developer Cloud is a set of APIs, set of REST APIs that allow you to consume or allow you to create cognitive applications, so primarily language-based, but also there's vision capabilities and discovery capabilities, but primarily language-based cognitive intelligence into your applications.
Okay. So what is your favorite Watson service?
My favorite Watson service. Oh, that is a difficult one to. Let's see. I've used all of them. Which is my favorite one? Just my favorite one. I would say my favorite one currently is the old alchemy one, the natural language understanding one now.
Ah, so that one that generates abstracts and extracts entities and so on?
That pulls out entities, keywords, concepts, taxonomies, relationships between the linguistics and so on.
Okay. In your opinion, what role is NodeRED playing in all this?
Right, so what NodeRED does, it makes the APIs easy to consume, but not only to consume as standalone, but also to integrate with a lot of other products. So if you go into the NodeRED flows and the catalog of all the nodes that are available, there are loads of contributions from outside IBM, right? Loads and loads and loads, hundreds.
Okay.
So you can readily consume other services, right, with the Watson services and build an application. So when you're building a NodeRED Watson cognitive application, you can integrate it with real life other components. That's the beauty of NodeRED, and you can do that in a hackathon environment. So if you only have 24 hours to do it, right, the guys that use NodeRED and they use Watson inevitably get placed. May not win, but they'll get one of the top 3 places because they can concentrate on the business logic, because the application logic is so easy to put together.
Okay, got it.
That's the power, right?
Okay, cool. And how complicated is it to write your own NodeRED node?
That's interesting, because I've developed material to show how to do this. So if you go onto NodeRED flows, right, there is a section on there that says developing your first node. If you go through that, you get the basics. But then if you actually look at some of the nodes that I've created, some of the nodes that the community's created, because it's all open source, you can actually have a look at the code. If you are a competent Node.js programmer, right, you can develop nodes, right? So the beauty for a Node.js developer is you can create reusable chunks of code, right, and distribute them into NPM, and you'll get tens, hundreds, thousands of people worldwide using them, right? And as you said, right, you're using my code all the time, right, without knowing that it was my code. And that's the power.
Cool. How do I start if I know nothing about all that?
how do you start where if you know nothing?
Okay, how do I start with the IBM Watson Developer Cloud and NodeRED if I don't know nothing about all that?
Right, so if you do that, then again, we've created a GitHub repo, so if you go into Watson Developer Cloud, GitHub Watson Developer Cloud, that's the home for all the SDKs. It's also the home for the NodeRED nodes for Watson. Yep. In there is a repo, not a repo, a library, NodeRED Labs, Node-Red-Labs, right? That has how to get started, basic labs, advanced lab, starter kit labs. Everything you need to get started is in there. But there is also a course. If you've gone to DeveloperWorks, in fact, just go onto open a browser, go onto the web, look for NodeRED bots to basics. No, sorry, basics to bots. NodeRED basics to bots. That's a course that I created that will guide you, take you from the absolute beginnings of using NodeRED to be able to create complicated bots that incorporate speech, incorporate tone, incorporate translation, and talk to Facebook and other.
Wow, perfect. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All the best.
All right,
Bye.
thanks very much.